twins are two.
Yeah, she's 5th of August. I'm 27th of July. We are Leos indeed.
Lovely.
Wow. Yeah. And August Leos are most definitely like proper lionesses. My mum calls me country Leo because there's a little bit of Cancerian in me. She's like, hey.
Oh, Mrs. Sait, now I know where the children get their wit from. Maybe the Indians are using it surreptitiously, but
It
not
is
talking about
true.
it.
Roar.
Maybe the Indian law firms don't want to admit.
Yeah, maybe they don't want to admit. We don't know these things, you know. I think after this reality show, I have come to the very firm realization that I am not coming of age anymore. I have come of age.
Yeah.
I am done. Thank you very much. It's a great realization. I'm happy. Therapist is happy. We are all very happy. It's all great. Leading heroine.
Leading heroine is the way that interview started. And that to me is what Kubbra Sait now is.
Really?
How
Thank
ironical
you.
that I would switch my mic on at that point and not while we were saying other things.
I know. But I think we're all adults. We should be allowed to say all the things that we say and not be afraid of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm incredibly proud of Kubbra Sait. My parents retired from Bombay and they moved to Bangalore, so I'm a half Bangalorean now. They live their retired life in Whitefield. So when I meet Bangalore peoples like Kubbra, I feel a sense of kinship, camaraderie, and kindred souls. And it's wonderful north of the Vindhyas to see a girl from Bangalore making it so big and doing so well for herself in Mumbai.
Oh my God, this north of Vindhyas, you know, you said I failed in geography only. I don't know where only north of Vindhyas is. Thank you very much. I don't know geography, I don't know mathematics, but art, I am doing okay right now.
You're doing so well in the art. So, for those of you living under a rock, we did this incredible interview with Kajol and Jishu, if you remember, in which Kajol, which we turned into a reel which went viral, said that the real hero of the trial, which is the series currently streaming starring Kubbra and Kajol, is Kubbra Sait. And she said, it's so amazing. And I've always believed that the best man for the job is a woman.
Thank you so much. You know, it's really important when men say this.
Yeah.
Because somehow, as women, we are asked to speak of what we want, and then it's like you're asking for too much. But it's so much simpler when men just
True. Acknowledge it.
acknowledge it. It's like it's so simple, right?
Yeah.
No one said it's easy, but it's simple.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm
And
gonna-
thank you for that. Thank you.
I'm going to start with that, with the trial, because I really watched it end to end.
Yeah.
And I thought it was remarkable.
Thank you.
Supan Verma is a friend and he's just so much fun. But I thought that Umesh ji brought a unique gravitas to the show.
Yeah.
Each director his own. But what I truly loved about what you're doing, you know, I never knew that such a character or a job profile existed in a law firm.
Oh, so apparently it's not in India.
Okay.
Because the show is adapted, right?
True.
So the adaptation of the show, the character that is portrayed in the Western show is Kalinda. This character's name is Kalinda and she's a private investigator. So apparently a bunch of lawyers met me after the first season and said, hey, what you're doing, it's not there only. I said, but it's there because I did.
But don't you think it should be there?
I think
Because
it's great, no?
when a law firm is being paid big bucks
Then do you have
to
private
fight,
investigators?
exactly, to verify the truth or, you know, to
Yeah.
substantiate the truth.
Yeah.
So it was an eye opener for me, and it's wonderful that you now have clarified that it does exist in the West, and I think it's only a matter of time. Or maybe the Indians are using it surreptitiously, but
It
not
is
talking
true.
about it.
Roar.
Maybe the Indian law firms don't want to admit.
Yeah, maybe they don't want to admit. We don't know these things, you know. Also, like the depiction of the courts, the way they look, and different, like courtrooms look different. There are different ways of addressing the judge. All of this is eye-opening, right? Like just to be a part of that universe and then to experience that. I thought it was pretty damn good. You learn so much through the process of acting and through the process of storytelling. It's been pretty amazing and like, wow, it's been an eye-opener for me. Like every character that I do teaches me something about a different universe. Like I had the opportunity to play this character called Meher Salam a long time ago. And she's a woman who has been given the death sentence She's completed life sentence, which is 15 years, but still hasn't been hung at this point, like back in the day when I did this show, because we don't have female executioners in our country. I didn't know that. I learned of
What show is
it.
this?
This show called Illegal. So season
Yeah,
1
got it.
had this character called Meher Salam, and at one point this woman says, just end this life because it's too much. It's not easy to be a woman in prison. And the way these people have treated me, and I'm not taking away from my bad actions. I did bad things. I accept the bad things I did. I have my reasons for it, but I did bad things. Let's end this. Like, this is too much for anyone to take. So I didn't know that we didn't have female executioners. So as a job, as a place of storytelling, wow, I get to learn a lot, and
Sure.
it's pretty brilliant.
I'll tell you what I loved about the part in the trial, season 2. For those of you who haven't seen it, please go watch it. It's on Jio Hotstar, which is the streaming platform. It really is power-packed every single moment. Is that, you see Kubbra during promotions and you see Kubbra in social occasions. It's the high-energy, chirpy, full of beans Kubbra. But there is an inherent stillness to this girl that you play. There's a lot of terror to this girl that you play. Even when she's confronted with shocking truths of, hey, there's going to be a revelation on your past.
Yeah.
So you better watch it. Or even when she's, the modus operandi of snooping around, she has to have that stillness, even when she's amongst a lot of non-stillness. And I wonder if that's easy to do for you. Or is there a side of Kubbra that was always there, which you tap in when you need to?
Oh wow, that's such a mad question, right? Like, I think different characters require you to bring in like different skill sets. Also, recognizing who you are becomes a big player and a big contributor to you discovering yourself. Like, when I go to my therapist, she teaches me something. Like yesterday, as recently as yesterday, she taught me something called OODA, which is orient, observe, decide, action.
Nice.
So I think as Sana, I'm able to access OODA. But as Kubbra, I'm still learning to access that. Like, as a human being, for the decisions and actions of my life, I'm still applying that principle. I'm still learning and discovering that ability to be able to observe and orient myself and decide an action. But as Sana, this is what she does for her job. This is who she is. And I was able to like take that in and just channel that. And through her, I'm learning as a human being. So I feel like everything that I learn on the outside, the script that is provided to me, the ability of my director to guide me and to take me into that universe and make me forget who I am so that I can mouth the lines as Sana Sheikh. I think that becomes the process of creation. And that is like amazing. So the beauty is you don't need to know everything. But if you feel what's written and if you're able to express it and share it, wow, then you see a different side.
It's a very good answer. Yeah. I'm thinking, the Western show, the original show from which it is adapted, was extremely long. Umesh must have had a nightmare trying to cut it down.
Even Suparn had a very difficult time.
Very difficult time.
Because
True.
every season over there was like, I think 27 episodes.
Yep.
Or 30 episodes. And now you have to make this. First season was like 8 episodes. Second season is 6 episodes. And yet you have like all these characters fleshed out, and I'm very grateful that like Kajol recognized Sana Sheikh's character to be the hero of the show, because she doesn't let adversity get to her, man.
And also
she
I like
picks
this
herself
whole
up
thing.
and she's out there again.
Again and again.
Again and again.
I like the fact that, that's one thing from the Western show they managed to retain, which is in this law firm, they all find allies, And I love that Kajol's character and you have found that, that alliance. And you recognize that you can be allies. And these are such polar opposite characters. But yet it's so beautiful in the show. And, those moments, those scenes are very, very engaging because of that,
I like to be able to turn around and tell your best friend that I did something terrible to you.
Yep, yep.
I did something so terrible. And I don't know if I would have ever told you if you didn't figure this out, but imagine that is the secret I've been carrying in my heart for
Yep.
so many years, because I knew this was the truth we shared from the first day.
Yeah.
But I would have never given our relationship any other opportunity if I had told you this already. Like, there was no scope on earth that we could be friends if I could speak my truth to you from the beginning. But now that you know, do you not see the rest of me? And this is only a part of me. And that's such a big human crisis to have, right, in a good relationship.
I like you women.
Yeah, we can recognize this.
Because I mean, there are
I like you women.
yeah, there are girls and there are women, right?
Yeah.
And when I look at Kajol and I look at you, you're women. I mean, you've been through so many life experiences that there's an inherent wisdom that you've garnered, but at the same time, you're able to retain your childlike quality. Unlike a lot of us who get jaded with the experiences we have and we go, cynical, Kajol has that. The immense wisdom, and yet to be able to have the innocence of a child and giggle and guffaw. And I see that in you, which is a huge compliment. You have the
Thank
wisdom of all that you
you.
have, but instead of being this cynical, "Arey, ho gaya, ye kya hai, ye wo," I see the gleam in your eye when you approach something new, which is just lovely. So I'm happy you guys are friends.
Oh, I think I love her. I love her
Yeah, she
immensely.
is.
She's amazing.
She is.
And she's not
Are you
like...
both Leos? You
Yes.
Are. Yes. That explains it too.
Yeah, she's 5th of August and 27th of July. We are Leos indeed.
Lovely.
Wow. Yeah. And August Leos are most definitely like proper lionesses. My mum calls me country Leo because there's a little bit of Cancerian in me. She's like, hey.
Oh, Mrs. Sait, now I know where the children get their wit from.
She calls me country Leo. But Kajol is Leo. And mum's Leo.
Oh, that
Mum's
explains
like
it.
16th of August. So she's hardcore Leo, right? Like,
Beautiful.
Like, don't sit around and no. We go out for the hunt, we bring food for the children, and we are happy people. We will eat and we will sleep and we will celebrate.
Talk to me about the reality show. For all of you who are still living under a rock, now that I've told you about Trial Season 2, I imagine if you haven't seen it, you should go and watch it. People who watched it, please go revisit it. Kubbra is also part of Rise and Fall, this reality show, and this is emceed or anchored by Shneer Grover, the entrepreneur turned entertainment mogul. Which streaming platform is that one on?
That's Amazon MX.
That's on Amazon MX Player, formerly known as just MX Player. And you can also get it on the Amazon Prime app if you go. So if you have the Amazon
And it's
app,
free.
it's absolutely free. The reality show juggernaut takes a lot of toll on participants' mental health. There is no doubt of that. Are you getting better at that? Are you getting better at being able to handle all of that?
Wow. So I went into this show, I was having this chat even this morning because I'm getting more and more confident about the decision I made. Because I made the decision of participating in this reality show as a very personal decision. I wanted to go and see all this learning that I'm doing now.
Yeah.
What means evolution. I
Life.
am evolving. Life is brilliant. I am becoming excellent human being. Where to test? Nowhere to test. So when this opportunity came and said, you want to test? I said, I want to test. Because where do you ever get to put yourself in a situation where you can actually see that everyone is seeing and you are also seeing? And there is like this this was a social experiment. I felt like, for me, the visualization of it was, all those YouTube videos you see, like one monkey's getting like grape for every good thing he did, then one monkey is not getting grape.
Gratification.
You know what I mean? What I realized is that I was me, that monkey, and I was putting myself into that situation, and I went wholeheartedly into it. I wanted to see when pressure comes down to the wire. Do you, like, when it comes down to the wire, how do you react as a human being? And I realized that I held myself together pretty well.
Well done, Kubbra.
Yeah, and I know it's very like I learned small things like how important it is to sleep in darkness, because there was not a single day when we slept without darkness. We always slept in light. The lights were on 24/7. The cameras were on 24/7.
Yikes.
The conversations, like, there is no way that you can get up. I don't enjoy this. There's no way I can get up, open that door and separate myself from it. I am still right here. And even if I want to forget, I cannot. Because that is a conversation, that is a mudda, that's a propaganda. It needs to be kept alive. Because maybe as human beings, I don't have an issue with you as much. But in that show, I need something to be against you. Right? So today I understand that that's what picking your battles is. And when you come out into the real world, you can pick your battles. That's where my privilege lies. That's how I'm a better human being. And I worked on myself. And it's okay to, disengage with certain things. It's okay to speak for yourself. It's okay to do certain things. And I think after this reality show, I have come to the very firm realization that I am not coming of age anymore. I have come of age. I am done. Thank you very much. It's a great realization. I'm happy. Therapist is happy. We are all very happy. It's all great.
The cliched question that the media should ask is, who did you not like and hate on the show? But I choose to dwell on the positives. Who did you like? Apart from yourself. Important to love yourself.
I think I loved that Arush boy. Very young, unapologetic.
He's the guy who is a Jatu accent, that Jat accent, no?
Yeah, that guy from Delhi. Young boy, 26-year-old
Got it.
boy.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He may be a very controversial human being because he really does not have that lagam on his zuban.
No filter.
But the guy says, I'm the same to everyone. So equality is his strength. Like, I'll make fun of you also, you also, you also, you also. I will not hold back. And that is his brand, and he's true to himself. Now, does that mean to say the guy does not have scope of evolution? No, you can't take that away from him. He will evolve and become whoever he wants to be in the future. But today, as of right now, he's a very honest person with his feelings. And yes, his honesty can bruise you. But then it comes up to you. That's the thing, right? How many jokes of his do you find funny? If he cracks 10 jokes, you can't find 5 funny and 5 offensive.
Yeah.
You have to find all 10 funny. That's what accepting everyone is in their entirety. So I think this guy is someone, how much love he got from the rest of the country.
Yeah.
And he is a YouTuber. And I didn't know him until I met him. But I think it's been great knowing him. I really enjoyed hanging out with Akriti, this another 23-year-old young, I know people who say I don't like people, but I really like people. I think people have great qualities to learn from. How am I supposed to figure what this world is if I don't interact with other human beings? And other human beings are meant to be different from you.
I'm so glad you're saying that, because I find we put ourselves out there at work, and when we're not working, we have our relationship with our phone. That's it. There's no, let me find out about human beings.
Hannah, I love this girl.
And human beings when I'm not working and working.
Yeah.
Whatever, wherever.
Yeah, just be curious to know about people. And I think Akriti has this amazing, and she's beautiful. I'm not saying this just like that. She's a beautiful girl to look at. She's lovely. And she's so young, and she's so driven, and she's so ambitious. And I remember I probably had that sense of fighter. Now I'm abhi ladne ka nahi hai. But I could see that in me. That's her energy, and that's her, her drive, at the age of 23. But fascinating to have spent time with her. Fascinating for me to have spent time with Anaya. I learned so much about the trans journey.
Yeah.
That individual trans journey.
Wonderful.
My God. That was incredible. She left me with this great little nugget, She said, I'm so privileged that until the age of 16, I've lived in a man's world, like a patriarchal world as a man. And now I get to live in the same world as a woman. And I can see the difference.
Wow.
Wow. That just blew my mind, right? And that's not on the show because that's not of interest to you.
Oh, Mamma Mia.
The other thing she taught me was, apparently because, she's trying to bring about awareness to, for the win of a bigger cause. Why can't trans women be a part of mainstream athletics, right?
Sure.
Is what she's working towards. And she said, through the journey that she's had, she had gone to like these different universities. In one of the universities where she put her body through a test, and she learned that her testosterone level is way lesser than any average woman. Yani, like the testosterone that's in my body would be more than the testosterone in her body.
Wow.
So how is she not woman enough to be athletic and to be an athlete in sport? And these are conversations that only when had would make you even question things, right? So, but we didn't put that on TV because we don't want to know these things. We want
I'm
to
so
know
glad
who does not like whom.
I'm so glad you're talking about this. I mean, these are such eye-opening things. I mean, I'm just spellbound listening to you. And then, Kubbra, if
Hey,
spending
Nayandeep
time...
also was very nice, huh?
Yeah, he's a sweet boy.
I really
I
like.
like him.
So sweet
He's
that boy
one of the
is.
few guys in our community who I really like. The media community, and it's
So
wonderful. He's a sweet boy,
driven.
very sweet
And
boy.
how nicely he was there. Like, I know he got affected by a few things. And it's okay. It's not for me to say don't get affected by it. I could see him get affected by it. But what a trooper. I loved him. And so sharp. And I didn't know he was so smart in math. And he'd just be able to like pull up these permutation combinations. I'm like, I need pen paper. Nothing is happening. This guy is too sharp. I should be his friend. Like, he's amazing. I really liked Dhanashri. So dignified. Like, there were a lot of people I really liked on the show.
Lovely. I'm so happy. This is so positive. Listen, you move from working with the wonderful Kajol to working with Ajay Devgn in Son of Sardar too.
I love Mr. Devgan.
And the thing with Mr. Devgan, the thing with Ajay is, you think of them as this big action hero, and then you watch his comedies and you look at his straight-faced humor, and you go, wow. It's
I think he's
from
like this
one
even
opposite.
in real life,
Yeah.
He's like sitting with you and, he just says something and it's funny. But he didn't laugh. He just said it. And it's funny. Like, that, I think
He's
that's
an
a
old
different
school hero.
brand
He's an
of,
old school hero. You look at him, heroes entering. You know what I mean? It's like the boys and the men. Like I said, girls
the
and the
boys
women.
and the man. He's man. I like. He's a very, and I think there is like this element of like when you spend time with someone in a relationship as a partner, right? Like you see that high energy. And then you see this energy and you just see like, oh, I see how they work.
Yeah, it's a
right?
charm, isn't it? Yeah.
And then I see him around his daughter.
Yeah.
And he's such a different human being around the women that he like he was so like in your head you think this is hero, this is man, right? But he is like that towards Mrunal. Like he's just such a kind human being. And he was like this towards Ashwini, towards me, towards Mrunal, towards his daughter. So he is that person. And I think when you are a kind, considerate person who wants to get things going and get people together, this is very old school charm to him.
Yeah.
And
Take one for the team. Yeah.
he takes one for the team.
Yeah. But
he's
these
that-
days it's all about come, do your thing and go.
Yeah, but during lunch or during an off hour on set, there was nobody who was sitting in isolation in their vanity vans. Everybody was sitting with Ajay and just chilling and having like, Sab, can I have your coffee? Yeah, मैं बोलता हूँ. Like, I want to have his coffee, like the coffee he's having, and tell me about this story. And then he'll share these great stories. And it's so lovely to see a man just have a childlike laugh. Right? And you can see all those things in a human being when you're sitting with them, and it's wonderful to share. I feel very privileged to be able to have these stories like in my life. Like, it's a privilege for me to say I've chilled with the kindness and the graciousness of a Salman Khan. They are amazing people. They bring people together. They're kind. And I hope that we as just human beings are able to take this forward. Like, I do that with my teams. I want everyone to eat food together. Did you order? Did you do this? Did you do this? Just watch out for the people you love. And you're very sweetly, but surely, you're definitely creating a community of your own. Like, if you don't take care of the people you love, then what the hell are you doing all of this for?
Wonderful. On that note, all of you, it's The Trial Season 2. Go watch it on Jio Hotstar. It's Rise and Fall. Go and watch it on Amazon MX Player. And Son of Sardar 2
On Netflix.
On Netflix. and Deva is
Deva,
where?
Netflix.
Deva is also Netflix. So you have the whole of 2025 there in front of you with 1 month to go. What a year she's had, Kubbra Sait. And darling, I wish you the best.
Thank
for
you.
26, for 27, and forever and ever. Thank you for rolling by.
Thank you so much. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
94.3 Radio 1.